Attorney Katrina Hofstetter joins us. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let us talk about a living will or an advanced medical directive. What are they? What separates them?
Well, living will, advanced medical directive, they're the same thing. Yep, it's a medical document. It's not a will. A lot of people think it's some type of a last will and testament.
Okay.
But it's not. So a living will is really a complement or supplement to the healthcare power of attorney, and it strictly covers life support. So we're talking about either language that's incorporated into a healthcare power of attorney or a standalone document, and it really just expresses your wishes. You know, do you want life support? Do you not? There could be options to choose from, different scenarios, or it could just be a blanket statement, I don't want extraordinary measures.
Well, but there are a lot of nuances, like what's extraordinary measure, and that's what you have to. Are there all those questions so that you can say or not? I mean, how does that go?
Yeah, it kind of depends. So at our office, we just have a blanket statement that says, you know, if your death is imminent, if you're not going to recover, you're not going to have a meaningful life, it just says, don't put me in that position. Don't hook me up to all those machines.
Yeah.
But I have seen documents where there are different scenarios where it could be, you know, a vegetative state, or it could be, you know, if I need these types of measures, I definitely don't want it. So it just depends on the drafting.
Okay.
What other documents do we need to think about and get in place?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, the living will is great, whether it's in the healthcare power of attorney or not. And then the healthcare power of attorney, HIPAA is important to have. That's a common roadblock for people. But then I also think it's important to just have your wishes, because a lot of the legal documents just cover, you know, the basics. They don't cover the personal side of it. And if you've got feelings about hospice care, if you have religious religious reasons why you don't want certain treatment, the personal wishes like that are important to have documented.
So then that person who is your healthcare power of attorney can advocate for you to get what it is that you wanted at the end of your life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, we talk about this, but most people don't want to talk about it or do it. But then it causes conflict later on, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, with the living will specifically, you can have not only delays, but major conflict. And I don't know if you are familiar with the Terry Schiavo case from the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of was the catalyst, really, for living wills. And it ended up pitting her estranged husband against her parents because she didn't have a living will.
Oh, jeez.
And we don't want that.
Well, and she was young, so
She was.
you're never too young to put together that estate, especially if you have kids.
Absolutely.
Cornerstone Legal, PLLC.com. Thank you.
Thank you.